310 students, 19 teachers, 9 trainees, 3 cooks, and 2 cleaners. Our school is in transition and has experienced changes to staff. Mr. Edwin Rennie retired and Ms. Nakaya Fort took an early retirement in the first term. Ms. Gillian Alexander took early retirement in the second term. She was replaced by Ms. Jamina Richardson. We continue to tarry at our Telescope campus. We hosted a successful sports meet. Although we didn't win, the students gave a good account of themselves. Not so? We hosted a successful sports meet. We participated in almost everything. St. Andrew's branch sports, and although we didn't win, we are quite proud of what we did. We participated in many academic competitions, including the dental quiz, Gata religious knowledge quiz, numeracy quiz, and science fair. Our 2 projects at the science fair, just a moment. Our 2 projects at the science fair has made it to the National Science Fair in November. We hosted our dental quiz week, which culminated with a dental health quiz. Our groups and organizations continue to thrive. We say move on with technology, but technology can be very technical sometimes. Alright? Our 4H won Best Robux and Best Craft at the 4H Achievement Day. We also participated in the Arts Festival and won medals. At this time, I pause to recognize some past pupils who are always supporting us when we are ready. The Evans and Edward family, Deborah and Kimron, Keisha, Tiny Bristol, Keenard Blash, and Mr. Devon Charles. We extend gratitude to our past pupils who supported our sports meet financially. We didn't have a sponsor, but they filled in the gap. We continue to struggle, but we bind together as a staff with cords of love. We continue to struggle with many maintenance issues where we are presently. Our greatest struggle is that of our plumbing system. Either no water, or it's a flooding, or it's a busted pipe, or the pumps are not working. Sometimes we really wonder when would all these challenges go away. However, in everything, we still give thanks. Thank you to the special parents and others who would have contributed, especially Grenada National Lottery Authority. They are responsible for getting us a 1,000-gallon tank, which is installed at our school today to help resolve some of our challenges with the plumbing issues. I say, give them a round of applause. We also express thanks and gratitude to the Grenville Credit Union, whose financial assistance helped to build the base for this tank. And though it may look small, just building a base costs over $7,000. So again, we must give thanks. To date, we still host our school gathering in the yard, and the students could attest to that. When it rains, if we have an assembly and it rains, we have to scramble to get inside. We do not have a hall that can accommodate everyone. Our students for the second year wrote CPEA at SAS. Hats off to the Grenville Credit Union again, who provides financial support for school projects, and we are indeed grateful for their partnership. Give them a round of applause. Well, throughout the school year, big news got us. We jumped for joy. A new school was going to be built. Contracts were signed and the sword was turned. We are here awaiting on the final leg of that movement. Aren't we waiting? We look forward with great enthusiasm to the day, that glorious day, when St. Andrew's Anglican Primary would get a permanent spot in this parish. Not so? We are grateful to the Minister of Education and the Government of Grenada for getting that project off the ground. We at Anglican, we are tired of so many challenges. We are tired of having to bend over and look joyful and grateful to the community and look and wait. And we pray for that day when most of our challenges will be over, when we are at that new location and in our new school. We are indeed grateful also to the community of Telescope for their support. Some of the activities we benefited from, they supported us tremendously. And so we cannot stand here without saying thank you to the community of Telescope in St. Andrews. Today we gathered to celebrate not just academic success, but growth, transformation, and a bright future that lies ahead for our 43 bright glowing bulbs sitting right in front of us here. We are extremely proud of you. We hope that you continue to strive for excellence. Our team says, empowered by knowledge, enriched by technology, ready for tomorrow. You have already started that journey. You have dealt with many challenges. We have students here who would have lost family members. We have students here who face great challenges and they still pull through. Some of you get here by yourself. You are the parent in the house. And we commend you for taking on those challenges and getting through. Our school motto says, responsibility, let's say it together. Responsibility is a precious privilege. As you go into your new school, remember your journey continues. You were empowered by the knowledge that you gain here, enriched by technology, and now we are sending you out, still preparing for another day. I thank you. Have a blessed day, everyone.
Thank you, Mrs. Hilaire. Let's give Ms. Hilaire another round of applause. Okay, so parents and guardians, well-wishers who are here with us, we have faced challenges, we are still facing, but I believe that at SAPS we are truly blessed. So we want to hear it from all those who are contributing. And before I proceed, in her remarks, our Vice Principal said that the National Lottery Authority has afforded us the opportunity of a tank. We do not have to go home when it's no water. But this was done through the kind and thoughtful gesture of one of our parents, Miss Jacinta Paris. I know she's not here, maybe she might be viewing, but parents, I want you to recognize her in her absence by giving her a round of applause. So keep supporting us, and as this quote says, great works are performed not just by strength, but by perseverance. And at St. Andrew's Anglican Primary, we are persevering. At this time, I will introduce Mr. Peter Ridges, our District Education Officer, to give us some brief remarks on behalf of the district. Mr. Ridges.
Thank you very much, Ms. Hall. Our Minister for Education, Senator David Andrew. Principal, Mrs. Rodney Lewis. Vice Principal, Mrs. Sarah Hilaire. Guest Speaker, Ms. Kayla John. Representative of the Anglican Church, members of the District 3 Supervisory Team, President of the PTA, President of the St. Andrew branch of the Greater Union of Teachers, President of GATA, Ms. Shirin Labo Julian, and other members of GATA Executive, parents, other invited guests, and most importantly, our dear students. Just give me 1 minute. Sometimes I'm not as quick as the students with the technology. It went into lock mode, so just give me 1 minute. Today is a proud and joyful occasion as we celebrate the achievement of our students who are transitioning from primary into secondary school. The theme, empowered by technology, enriched by knowledge, ready for tomorrow, is both timely and powerful and speaks directly to the world you are growing up in. You are part of a generation that is immersed in technology, not just as users, but as creators and innovators. Being empowered by technology means having the tools to explore, to connect, to solve real-world problems in ways that were unimaginable just a few years ago. But technology alone is not enough. You're also being enriched by knowledge, the values, the skills, and the understanding you gain from your dedicated teachers, supportive parents, and your own efforts. This knowledge forms the foundation upon which your dreams can be built. And now you stand ready for tomorrow. Ready not for just next level of school, but for a future that is rapidly changing. One that will demand adaptability, creativity, collaboration, and resilience. The journey ahead will have its challenges, but will also be filled with many opportunities. To our dedicated teachers and parents, thank you for nurturing and guiding these young minds. Your work is evident in their confidence, their growth, and their readiness to take on the future. I want our graduates to be curious, embrace learning, use technology wisely, and notice I said wisely, be responsible in the use of technology, and always believe in your ability to make a difference. On behalf of the District 3 Supervisory Team, our Minister of Education, our Ministry of Education, I extend warmest congratulations to all our students here today. And I wish to say to you, the future awaits you, and you are more ready to meet it. God's blessing to everybody, and have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Regis. Okay, sit back as we enjoy some special music by the school choir, Just Believe. Choir, Ms. George. Seems like the choir is not ready as yet, So, we'll do a little switch and we'll have the 50th address before this by the choir. Today's featured speaker, or guest speaker as we would say, is a past student of this institution, St. Andrew's Anglican Primary School. She spent her earlier years being nurtured by aunts who lived in 3 neighboring communities, while her mom pursued a career in nursing. She attended the Grenada SDA Comprehensive School, and after the passing of Hurricane Ivan, spent her first year of tertiary education in St. Lucia at the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College. Upon returning to Grenada, she attended the St. George's University, obtaining a bachelor's degree in life science and later a master's in biology from the University of Nebraska in the US. As a child, she dreamed of becoming an author, then later a forensic scientist. But as life would have it, she became the first female scientific officer at the General Hospital Pathology Laboratory, and then the first female head of Technical Services Division at the Grenada Bureau of Standards. Her most prized treasure is her family, her parents and siblings, of whom she is the eldest and never lets them forget it. In 2022, she launched a non-profit organization, Redeem Outreach Services, and with her co-founder, promote a healthy body and mind while providing psychosocial support through health fairs and workplace training sessions. Our speaker today truly believes that the economic fortitude of any nation is in the bosom of the youth, and so she's currently developing 2 gender-specific mentorship programs, one to be launched in October this year, which will provide navigational tools to teenagers and young adults. Graduates, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome our guest speaker, Ms. Kyla John.
Good morning, everyone. Minister of Education, Youth and Sports, Senator David Andrew. I think you're the only person I didn't personally extend a welcome to, so I know you can be anywhere. Thank you for celebrating with us today. I almost said welcome to myself. Mrs. Noel, representing the Anglican Church and also a past acting principal. District Education Officer, Mr. Peter Regis and his team from District 3, Mr. George, I think Ms. Hilaire and the others. Mrs. Jennifer Rodney Lewis, it's such an honor. Thank you so much for having me here today and trusting me with your gems. Principal, Vice Principal, Sarah Smith Hilaire, past teachers, Ms. Sinak, past principal, thank you so much for being here and celebrating as well. I feel at home seeing your faces, and I don't think any of you have aged in all of these years. The PTA president and my fellow or past classmate, Ms. Nakisha Cornwall, president of GATA, Mrs. Shireen Labo-Julian, and the other executive members who are present, teachers, auxiliary staff, parents. You look so beautiful down there. I wish I was, with you there. Thank you so much for being here, and you also contributed totally to having us celebrating this morning. Other invited guests, welcome. Did I miss anyone? You sure? I don't think I said hello to you though. Yeah? Hello. You look so beautiful and handsome. Yeah? And I just want to wish you such a big congratulations, because guess what? What you achieved now is actually setting the foundation for every other educational level that you're going to attain. So give yourself a hearty round of applause and join me. And I'm so envious because I'm sitting there and I'm trying to remember my primary school graduation. And I can't remember anything. I can't remember who spoke. I can't remember what they were wearing. I don't remember what they said. So I want you to make yourself a promise. So I'm going to say a couple things today for the next few minutes, but I want you to promise yourself that you are going to remember at least one thing. How much? One thing, at least one thing that I say here today that is going to help you in your journey. So you get to choose what that one thing is going to be. All right? Deal? All right, good. So, your principal and teachers actually chose a very interesting theme today. Empowered by knowledge, enriched by technology, ready for tomorrow. So I cheated a little bit and I used AI. Y'all know what that is? Yes. Yeah, I thought so. So I cheated and I asked AI for some help. And I said, hey Google, what is the difference between information and knowledge? And Google said, information is the raw data that has been organized and processed, whereas knowledge goes a little bit further and involves understanding and application of that information. Yeah? So let's say you check the weather today and you saw, well, maybe rain is going to fall at about 1 o'clock, and we probably will still be here at about 1 o'clock, I'm just saying, right? You check the weather and it said we probably will have rain, about 55% chance of getting rain. What would you do when you're leaving home? Take an umbrella, yeah? Most likely. Or maybe in your head you're saying, Miss, we have to hurry up because we need to get out of here. I need to get pictures, I need to post on Instagram, so I need the good light, right? That is actually using the information that you got from Google and applying it so that you can make informed decisions. So we on track? Yeah? Good, wonderful. So, knowing is not enough. To be empowered, you must understand and take the necessary actions that would impact your life and those around you. Actions over appearances. One thing I love to do is traveling. Everything about it. I just love going places. But there's something that I noticed, that larger planes, like British Airways, American Airlines, can ascend higher and travel faster and even land better than smaller aircrafts that, like Caribbean Airlines into Caribbean. They're always shaking me up. And a crucial factor for that is because of their wings. So I'm going to share with you my wings today. 6 parts, and yes, I said 6 parts that if you pay attention and you apply, tomorrow will be scared when it sees you coming. Deal? Yeah? Alright. So if you're ready, say ready. Ready. Alright. What's the first letter in wings? W. And so I start with put the work in first. And I know you're probably saying, Miss, really? That's what you're coming with, man? I mean, we just finished exams and now you're telling us to put the work in. But hear me out. Your brain is actually wired to keep you safe, to keep you happy, stressless. So at times, you know, you're going to have a lot of essays to write, or you may have maths homework to do. Your brain is going to say, take a little TikTok break, or let's go play a game real quick. But don't get tricked, right? I'm telling you, when you get the tough things out of the way first, the relief you feel when you're done is like walking on cloud 9. So we're gonna get the tough things out of the way first, right? Good. And if your mom is anything like my mom, you know before she reaches inside, she's going to say, Retty, you do your work already? You're there on the phone, you know, playing around? And I tell you, when you say, yes, mommy, that alone will make you feel real good. So what are we going to do? Put the work in first. Alright, so W for work. What's the next letter? I. Yes, I. And since the I in wings is actually pronounced like an E, I'm going to give you a double, right? So I for imagery and E for environment. A gentleman named Franklin Covey wrote a book and it's titled The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And that's just a way of saying people who have very high intellect or very good understanding. And for habit 2, how many habits he wrote about? 7, right? So he had 7 habits. For habit number 2, he said, begin with the end in mind. So I'm paraphrasing what he said, and basically he's saying, if we don't visualize who we are and what we want to be in life, we empower others to influence and to actually allow circumstances to shape us. So if we don't decide for ourselves who we want to be and what we want to be, other people are going to have that role, right? So boys, if you don't get clear on who you are, when you see your friends wearing their pants down here, then you would think that that's what's up and start dressing the way too, right? And for my girls, when you see your friends hooking up with boys and being all over them, you would think that you should claim yours too. But I'm telling you, if you get clear, you would understand that self-respect and confidence is still popping. Alright? So try it with me. Who will you be? Kind and pleasant in real life or just chasing likes? Will you want to be highly successful or just barely scraping by? Think about the car you want to drive. You want a Corolla or you want a Lamborghini? Me too. I mean, how about, that's easy, right? How about your house? You want a house by the beach or by the mountain with a nice scenery? You know, get clear on those things. And when situations or people make you feel pressured, because it's gonna come, I want you to tap back into that vision that you have for yourself and remember that it's going to get you through. Cool? Right. And now we get to environment. So my brother is now 17, and from the time he can sit up and look over the dashboard, he's been going to work with my dad, right? He's barely 100 pounds, but he can actually drive dump trucks, concrete trucks, trailers, and even excavator, all while studying mechanical technology. Why? Because he used to go to work with my dad and see what he does, and now he's pattering after him, right? So we're talking about E for environment, right? So my point is, if you'd like to be a doctor, maybe you cannot yet get into an operating room, but you can volunteer at the doctor's office and learn how to dress a big toe, right? At least you can learn something from them. You may not be able to be a civil engineer and build a big house for someone, but you can actually let a mason teach you how to lay a block, right? Spend time with people who can teach you good skills. And besides, you have YouTube, right? You can learn a few things from there. Cool? Cool? All right. So our next letter is N. Repeat after me. Nothing can stop me.
Nothing can stop me.
But me.
But me.
So say it like you mean it now.
Nothing can stop me but me.
Yes. Again. Nothing can stop me but me. Now people can say a lot of things, a lot of negative things, and influence you to stop pursuing your goals. But with God, you are unstoppable. You remember about David and Goliath? Who remember David and Goliath? The story about David and Goliath? Yeah. Alright. So, David's brothers, and I mean sometimes it'd be your own family talking bad about you, you know. David's brothers told him, thanks for the food, David, but I feel like you should go back home now. Right? We have this big war to fight, and I don't think children should be on this playground, on this ground. Right? Even the Israelites who were scared was telling him, boy, what you doing here? Go home and feed your sheep. But God had a plan. Yeah? None of them, not even the king, knew what God had in store for David. And I imagine, I mean, I like to, you know, make the stories real. David walking down, going towards Goliath, and he's singing, y'all know this song? Good energy. I don't need no negativity. Y'all know the song? Y'all never heard it before? No? I was thinking you heard it before, so let me just sing a little thing. Good energy, I don't need no negativity around me. High frequency, I'm talking highest G-O-D. You never heard this? Alright, but the point is, stay away from the negativity. Hashtag good vibes only. G. Gratitude. If you can't tell by now, I think that my dad is the most awesome driver ever. Alright? And that's just my opinion. And so when I moved a couple years ago to another neighborhood, obviously, I mean, I was riding on buses and trying to figure out, okay, should I be actually riding with this person? Because I'm trying to reach a life. Yeah? And 2 weeks into traveling, I found a gentleman who he looks kind of like my dad and he drives really well too. And he said to me, Miss, you from country? So I said to him, yes, why? He said, because only country people that have manners. So when you get in the bus, you're saying good morning, you're saying afternoon. When you get your change, you're saying thank you. And so today, even today, when I travel, if he knows that I have to come back on a Sunday, he will call and he will say, you traveling with me in the morning? I want to save your seat. So the moral is, love on people, show gratitude. And I promise you that in your next stage, so you're going into a new school, you're going to meet new students, you're going to make friends, you're going to meet their parents, right? Always remember to show gratitude, all right? Because they will contribute to your life and make your life easier simply by adopting an attitude of gratitude. So let's do this together. I'm sorry I can't put this down. So I just want you to do something for me. So make a heart with your hand. Put it right over your heart. And you know where your parents are sitting? Thank you. Right, so you know where your parents are sitting? I want you to take your heart and give it to them and say, thank you. Y'all caught it? Yes. All right. Good. So we've made it to the last letter. And that letter is? S. Wings. S. So we did G already. We're doing gratitude. And now we're on S. seen a rocket launch before? Like a rocket takeoff? So if you haven't, you should Google it because it's actually a very thing to witness, right? So there's a whole loud explosion, then you see a lot of lights, you see it blast off, and in various stages you're just seeing parts of the rocket just taking off, like falling off, right? So, I mean, if you saw that happening to a car that was driving along the road and parts were just falling off, you would get worried, right? My sister would be like, but what is that? That's a pattern? Yeah? So, just to be clear, this last part, the S, is not for everyone. It's for only the ones who are sitting here in front of me that wants to be exceptional. Is that you?
Yes.
Do you want to be exceptional?
Yes.
So pay attention now. Just like an aircraft or a spacecraft, has to release some parts of it as it's going into orbit, you too need to leave some things behind. Maybe drop a little bad attitude, so when mommy and daddy telling you to do something, you're not gonna walk in the room and grumbling and be like, what mommy telling me? No, you'll probably learn to negotiate. That's a better attitude, right? Say, mommy, if I get 30 minutes extra, you feel like I can just wash the dishes for you? Yes, so don't pick up bad attitudes, leave them aside, and we are going to learn to develop better attitudes. We agree? We agree?
Yes.
All right. Don't just think you can be playing all the time either. Yeah? All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. But do you know that the saying doesn't end there? It goes on and it says, all play and no work makes Jack a mere toy. You know what that means? It means that if you keep playing, you're losing time to actually spend time on the things that are worthwhile and can take you to your next level. Yeah? Isaiah 40 and verse 31 says, but they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. As you become empowered by the information that you will learn and practice, don't hesitate to put the work in first. Create a clear image of what your future would look like and put yourself in environments that will propel your growth and development. And of course, you can let technology help you do that too. Keep negative talk and negative people away from you. And don't be the one to spread negative talk, okay? And always remember to show gratitude to the people who support you and most importantly, to your Heavenly Father. Then my lovelies, with all that being said, there is only one more thing to do, and that's soar. Spread your wings and glide into the wonderful possibilities ahead. I believe in you. You believe in you? I believe so too. Yeah? Thank you. And so, thank you so much. And I spoke with Mrs. Rodney, and I asked her, I said, I wanted to honor one of the students who was the most resilient. Yeah, and that person, and resilient just means they know what they want to get, they know what they have to contribute, and they do just that. They love people, they love others, they're respectful, yeah? And so Miss Rodney actually gave me a name, and I'm going to leave the gift with Miss Rodney, so she's going to pass that on. But before I go down, I just want to recognize, is Michaela here? Michaela Williams? Yeah? So you can stand, and we're going to give you a wonderful applause for being that awesome student. Thank you, everyone.
And John, Let's hear it from Ms. John, one of our very own. Okay, we want to recognize the leader of His Majesty Opposition and Member of Parliament for this area, St. Andrews Southeast, Honorable Emmeline Kerr. Welcome. We are happy to have you celebration with us. And we also welcome the President of the St. Andrews branch of the Grenada Union of Teachers, Brother Wallace Roberts. We are happy to have you. Welcome. Okay, graduates, you had food for thought, not so? You looking at me? Right. Spend time with people who can teach you good what? I didn't hear you.
Skills.
Wonderful. And always remember to show gratitude, kindness. Gratitude is a wonderful. Okay. So, my very own, Ms. Governor's very own team. The road to success may be long. Graduates, Sanderson, yeah, we'll call you. Good. It may be long, it may be winding. We have no straight roads in Grenada. But with persistence and hard work, the hard work you have already started, not so? Yes. You will reach your destination. So hopefully, in the next couple of years, we will have one of you standing to do the feature address to another group of staff graduates. Okay, graduates? Yes. All right. Okay, let us relax as we enjoy some special music by the school choir, Just Believe. The choir, put your hands together for them as they come on.
Well, time moves on and the days go by, but the sun don't set and the stars tonight and spread your wings.
That's my boy.
Your head in the clouds and your feet on the ground. You inhale high and moving on. Your time is now. like a drum, but never rests till the victory's won. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Come down, you feel the rush like the steam sound. You'll find a way to make all your dreams come true. To let the light shine through, so you can be everything and all that you can need. All the strength inside, baby, we'll watch you fly. Let all you need to find the best in you. So this is the time to open your mind and just believe. Come down to this very moment, very moment, very moment, very moment. When you leave the ground, we can watch you spread your wings and fly away. All your dreams come true, let the light shine through, so you can be everything and all that you can be. All your strength inside, baby, we'll watch you fly. Now you got all you need to find the best in you. But it's your time to open your mind and just believe. Just believe. It's time to open your mind and just believe. Just
All right, let's put our hands together again for our hands over So now we're going to move on to the presentation of certificates to the graduates. Okay, we now call on our Minister for Education, Andrew, to assist us in the distribution of the first set of certificates. Okay, can we have some quiet? Shaitanya A. Bernard. Lisha L. Paul. Kelisha K. Alar. Akindra D. Philip. S. Niles. Orlando G. Alexander. Ryan A. Sorentown. Shadeem T. Garcia. Azim J. Thomas. Javid E. Alexander. Thank you, Minister, for assisting us with this part. Thank you. Okay. We now call on Honorable Emmeline Andrew, Representative Emmeline. Yeah, sorry. We will distribute this part. Tishanda K. Pope. Renaya A. Cumberbatch. Skylar S. John. Kenisha B. Francis. Keziah C. Andrew. Akel R.K. Kev. Kieran D. Francis. Kevon Jr. George. Devonte A. John. Sari W. Grant. Okay, thank you. We now call on our district education Officer for this district, Mr. Peter Regis, to assist us with the next set of distribution. Mr. Regis. Nishana D. Cummins. Kelisha K. George. Kaylin K. Williams. April A. Prince. Selena G. James. Ken Gianna J. George. Kenton L. Alexander. Jalen J. Charles. Don D. McDonald. Hashim J. Abdul Baki. Deshaun C. Cornwall. Kibari K. Alexander. Rihanna S. Roberts. Thank you, Mr. Regis. We now call on Ms. Worm, a member of the District 3 Supervisory Team, to assist us with the presentation of the final set of certificates. Ms. Worm. Raynel A. Alexander. Kedana B. Plenty. Amelia J. Williams. Amoya T. Noel. Cody Junior Frederick. Deshaun D. Regis. Shendel T. George. Karen D. Ned. Cameron S. Sanderson. Karen K. Bridgman. Last but not least, Thera R. Andrew. Thera is not here with us, so someone would collect for her. Thank you, Ms. Wong. I would like the graduating class to stand. Please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to recognize with a lusty round of applause our graduates of St. Andrews Anglican Primary School, class of 2025. So graduates, not graduates anymore. I pronounce the graduates. Congratulations, the road ahead has just begun. You have completed one leg, or let's say the second leg, because you started at preschool, of your educational journey. Your third leg begins. Okay? Make best use of it. As the theme says, empowered by knowledge. So you will be empowered by more knowledge. It's a higher level. Are you listening? Enriched by technology. I know you are. Ready for tomorrow. Are you ready for tomorrow?
Yes,
Your tomorrow begins now. Thank you. You may have your seat. Congratulations.
At this time, we move to the CPA EA Awards, and the CPA Awards in Mathematics and Science goes to Azim Thomas. I will ask Mr. here to present the CPA Award to Azim. Thank you, Mrs. Siller. our next CPA award goes to, okay, I'll ask Mrs. Stacy Hilaire, our school counselor, to present the award to, she's not here? Okay. We'll ask the GUT St. Andrews Branch President, Mr. Wallace, to please present the certificate for Language Arts and Social Studies goes to April Prince. Okay, we are still on with the awards. We would like to recall Azim and April. Both have been outstanding in 2 subject areas. So Azim for mathematics and science, so he has to receive two awards, and April Prince also 2. She was outstanding in language arts and social studies. So Azim and April, sorry, but you're walking is good. See there? April. Okay. Just time for April first, please. Oh. Okay. Mr. Okay, now we move on to the principal award. Ms. Rodney, can you make it up here? Okay, so we excuse Ms. Rodney, all right? She has to remain seated. Our deputy principal, Mrs. Sarah Hilaire, would present the award to the students who performed well, or the student who performed well, is disciplined, and have an overall good deportment. This award goes to no other person than Deshaun Regis. Congratulations, Deshaun, and we encourage you to continue to perform well at your secondary school, continue to be disciplined, and display good deportment. Congratulations. Okay, we now call on the president of ATA, that's Grenada Anglican Teachers Association, Mrs. Julian, to assist us with the presentation of this award.
So this award goes to the student who is deemed as the most outstanding in this year's CPEA exam. This student will have attained the highest mark or score. This person is no other person than Miss April Prince. Congratulations, April. Keep aiming high.
Okay, at this time we'll have awards. We'll give awards to the CPA teachers. Mrs. Cheryl Prince.
We now call on our PTA President, Ms. Cornwall, to assist us with this award. I see Ms. Prince smiling. It seems as though she's getting a check.
Ms. Sherry Thomas.
Okay, before we give the other award, drivers of P7919 and H3028, please, you are blocking someone who wants to leave, so can you move your vehicle? Well, immediately, ASAP.
Miss Wendy St. Clair.
Thank you, Ms. Cornwall. Let's hear it for the CPA teachers. And I would like you to put your hands together for all the teachers. They have laid the foundation. Mr. Ricky Aberdeen, I would like you to assist us with the presentation of the sports award. So our past teacher, Mr. Ricky Aberdeen.
Our sports award goes to Nishana Cummings. Nishana Cummings, most outstanding female athlete. From the moment she stepped into primary school, Nishana Cummings made her mark as a true sporting powerhouse. Her passion, commitment, and all-around athletic talent had set her apart year after year. Whether on the football field, the cricket pitch, or in field events, Nishana has consistently delivered outstanding performance that speaks of her discipline and natural ability. She had proudly held the title of Most Outstanding Female Footballer and Most Outstanding Female Cricketer, dominating both sports with skill, teamwork, and determination. While many may shy away from field events, Nishana has always stepped up, earning her reputation as the field event champion throughout her primary years. Her exceptional talents was recognized beyond the school gates when her renowned coach, Jake Rennie, personally invited her to join his elite football training program. She has also selected to be part of the summer cricket training program, showing that her athletic potential is being recognized on a national level. But Nishana is not just an athlete, she is a dedicated student also. She performed remarkably well in her CPA exam, showing that her hard work and discipline extend into the classroom. Nishana Cumming is being more deserving of the Most Outstanding Female Athlete Award. She is a role model for her peers and an inspiration for younger students, proving that with dedication, heart, and humility, great things are possible. We celebrate her achievements and look forward to seeing her amazing things in her future. Let's put our hands together for Nishana Cumming.
Mr. Aberdeen, please me. Right. So, sports award to the mayor. From the very beginning of his school journey, this outstanding male athlete has proven himself to be an exceptional all-round athlete. His passion and natural talent have made him a standout in every sport he touches. On the football field, his performance has been nothing short of outstanding, consistently showing skill, discipline, and determination from start to finish. But his athletic ability doesn't stop there. He has also made his mark in both track and field events, becoming a key figure at every sports meet. His strength, speed, and commitment have earned him recognition across multiple disciplines. In addition, he is a skilled cricketer, showing versatility and dedication in every game. His talent was recognized beyond the school, earning him a well-deserved spot in the Jakes Football Academy, where he continues to grow as a young athlete. He has proudly represented the school, this is our school, at the St. Andrews Games and other parish sporting events, always carrying himself with pride and excellence. Beyond sports, he is a respected leader. And I will just chip in a little piece. For sports this year, March 1st, Red House. Myself and Miss Joseph came up with an old-fashioned ice ride. And he said, you know what, let me show you something. And he was able to single-mindedly, not handedly, but mindedly, put together the ice ride for Patterson's house. So I'll repeat this part. His leadership qualities set him apart, motivating his peers and showing maturity beyond his years. He balances his athletic life with strong academic performance, proving that he is not only gifted in sports, but also committed to his education. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete. His dedication, sportsmanship, and positive attitude make him more than deserving of the title Most Outstanding Male Athlete. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow graduates, we celebrate Ryan Sorokai. So Congratulations, Ryan. You have achieved, and we look forward to seeing your bright future, which is ahead of you. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's carry together for our most outstanding male and female sports awardees, Ms. Shauna Cummings and Ryan Sorotan. Okay, now as such, we encourage our students to be grateful, and that is why our guest speaker today could have stressed or emphasized to this present group the reason why they should always show gratitude. And with that being said, our students, the graduates, some of them have awards to present to their teacher. Okay. Sorry.
At this time, we'll have the NECA Lewis First. Is a 5-year scholarship that sponsors a child for his or her secondary school tenure. This recipient is someone who is academically inclined and well-disciplined. This recipient will be provided with financial assistance and mentoring. This scholarship is awarded to Brianna Roberts. She will be attending the St. Andrews Anglican Secondary School.
Okay, we call her Miss Martha Andrews. Okay, so she will receive that award later, but we just call her Miss Andrew as a past teacher to recognize her. Okay, Brianna, congratulations. This next award is from the Evans and Edwards Family Foundation, Inc. This is a 5-year scholarship sponsor to a child for their secondary school tenure. This recipient is someone who's academically inclined, is motivated to learn, and participates in extracurricular activities. This year's recipient will be provided with financial assistance and mentoring. This scholarship is awarded to Shetania Bernard. Thank you, Shetania. So you just see who she is, and Shetania will be attending the Grenville Secondary School. Now, as St. Andrews Anglican, we are truly blessed, and we always have people who would look out for us. So this year, we were given a donation by Mr. Devon Date, and it is a voucher valued at $150 EC to 3 students, so the total is $450, and each of the recipients would be given a gift certificate today, all right, which they will take to a store or a business place. Miss Alice in Grenville will support our people in our community, and they would get whatever stationery or school books they need for school. So the voucher, $150, is awarded to 3 students who would have been most improved in their class. We call on Mr. Duncan, one of our past teachers, to assist us. Mr. Duncan. Okay, the first student recipient, Kaden Bridgman of grade 6S. Congratulations, Kaden. Grade 6P, Deshaun Regis. And grade 6T, Tishanga Pope. Thank you, Mr. Duncan. Let's hear it for the 3 recipients, please. Okay, we're getting there. So we have 2 awards sponsored by the Leader of the Opposition and Parliamentary Representative for this area, Mrs. Emily Fair. I got the spelling correct this time. So Ms. Fair, Mrs. Fair, sorry. So the 2 awards, one for academic excellence or the academic award, this goes to no other person than Miss April Prince. Thank you. And the next award goes to the person who is well disciplined or demonstrates emotional intelligence. So the emotional intelligence award goes to no other person than Shadim Garcia. Keep it up, Shadim. Don't change. Thank you, Mrs. Fair. So let's hear it for them, please. Graduates, we're coming down to you just now. Our guest speaker, Ms. Kyla John, you would come again. Now she will make a presentation, and she said earlier in her speech to the, I won't say speech, talk with the grade 6s, that she would make a presentation of a $100 gift certificate to the most resilient student, who is no other person than Michaela Williams. Okay, so Michaela, you will receive, huh? Smile, Michaela. Okay, thank you, Ms. John. Okay, so before we move on to the students, now we want to present as you heard in Mrs. Hilaire's remarks, that we had some teachers who would have retired this year, this academic year, and we want to wish Ms. Gillian Alexander, though she's not here with us, but we want to wish her a happy retirement and pray that her next chapter will be as inspiring as the lives she would have touched at St. Andrew's Anglican Primary. To collect this award on her behalf, we would call on Ms. Chantel Joseph, one of the trainees who was assigned to a class, to collect on her behalf. And we would ask Mrs. Hillary, Vice Principal, to do that presentation for us. Ms. Hillary. Okay, now we have a special award to give to a student who has shown that she has made a lot of improvement. It is a gift of 200 EC dollar. All right, and that student is from Miss Thomas's class. So Miss Thomas, we would like you to come to present to her, please. Sorry for calling you unaware. Hello. So this student, you are the most improved in your class. You are no other person than Tishanda Pope. Thank you, Danny Philip. Thank you, Ms. Thomas. Congratulations, Tishanda.
At this time, the groups will present to the graduates. The Brownies and Guides, Ms. Sinclair will present to them. Kalisha Alad. Selena Niles. Kedona John. Kedona. Plenty. Lisha Paul. Akindra Philip. Skylar John. Chaitanya Bernard. Renelle Alexander. April Prince. Renaya Kamabach. Nishana Cummings. Keziah Andrew, Skylar John,
Okay, 4H students. Michaela Williams. Dishon Cornwall. Jalen Charles. Hashim Abdubaki. Kevon George. Kevon, sorry. Ryan Suratan. Shandell George. Shadim Garcia. Okay, thank Ms. Bob Lewis and Ms. St. Clair. Okay, and now we want to we cannot pay some people, but we can always show them how much we love and appreciate them. So these persons would receive a pretty bouquet to remind you of how much we appreciate you for what you are doing for us at St. Andrew's Anglican Primary. And your presence here today, it means so much. Okay, so right. So we're going to present a bouquet to our guest, our featured speaker, Ms. Kyla John. We appreciate you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Present it to her for me, please. Thank you. Okay, now we have our acting principal here with us, and we do not want her to walk too much. So I would ask Miss Williams to do me the honors to go down and present that bouquet to Miss Rodney. It's a sign of get well soon. Let's hear it for Miss Rodney, boys and girls, and ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, we good. Yeah.
Okay. Miss Pamela George. Miss George. Miss Tara Baptiste. Come and get your flowers before you leave. Yes, Maudlina? Yes. Okay, so I heard one soca artist this year say, give him a flowers before I die. So we are giving Mrs. Baptiste and Miss George their flowers before they leave. I'll share a little secret. They are spending their last few months with us as members of staff. So we want to give them the flowers, well, some flowers in advance before they leave. Miss George, thank you for all that you have done and you keep doing. Miss Baptiste, thank you too. So ladies and gentlemen, they got their flowers, huh? Let's give them a round of applause. And now, graduates, your time has come to say thank you to your teachers. So those of you who have awards for your teachers, you would come up. I'll give you the mic. You call your teacher. All you have, just come up, please. Those who have for Miss St. Clair, please stand. Yes. Miss Andrew. Miss Fair. Miss Raquel Charles. Mrs. Kathy and Charles. Miss Pascal. Miss Prince. Okay, can we have some quiet? Thank you. So Miss Prince would receive from all who have from her now. Okay? those who have to present to Ms. Prince, you will do so after Ryan, one at a time. Driver of PY607, you are obstructing someone. They would like to leave now. Please move your vehicle. Thank you. Rodney, you have one to get, so you would have to go give it to her. We don't want her walking too much. Miss Thomas. So all who have for Miss Thomas, who will present her. Just wait, she's gonna come. I know you're excited. Miss Pear and Miss Raquel Charles, you kindly need it again. That's it for Miss Thomas. Miss St. Clair. Mrs. Charles, Miss Romaine Walcott, Mrs. Romaine Walcott, and Miss Pascal. Miss Fair. Miss Fair, Mrs. Okay, Mrs. Charles. Mrs. Romaine Walcott. Okay, thank you graduates for your thoughtfulness.
We'll have a song by the school choir, I'll Always Remember.
remember you. Graduates, we will remember you. Don't forget us. Don't forget St. Andrew's Anglican Primary. Okay? Right. We want to recognize a representative from the Granville Cooperative Credit Union. You're always looking out and taking care of St. Andrew's Anglican Primary. Thank you for sharing our special moment with us. And we have a special person in our midst. Before we move along, oh, the person has left the building. I guess they will see it later on TV. We want to give this special person a token for all that they do and continue to do for our boys and girls, mentoring them, counseling them, admonishing them, encouraging them. Officer Larry Williams, if you are here, can you please come? Apparently he has left. The spare coming to collect for him. Thank you. So officer is always looking out for our boys and girls. Thank you, Ms. Phillips.
A dedicated, kind, and hardworking student, April has consistently demonstrated excellence in academics, leadership, and school spirit. Throughout her 7 years at the St. Andrew's Anglican Primary School, April has performed exceptionally well and has earned top position in all her classes. She has represented the school in many quizzes and has been a prefect, a member of the choir, and a guider. Looking ahead, April hopes to become a pediatrician and plans to continue working hard at secondary school to make this dream a reality. Her creativity, enthusiasm, and passion for learning has made her a joy to work with. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2025 top performer and class valedictorian, Miss April Prince.
It is truly an honor to stand before you today as a valedictorian of the St. Andrew's Anglican Primary School graduating class of 2025. Looking back at our time at primary school to this moment right now, I can't help but smile. We have grown, we've learned, and we've accomplished so much. I still remember the early years learning to read, write, and make new friends. We were small, curious, and sometimes afraid, but day by day we found our rhythm, built our confidence, and slowly discovered who we were and what we could do. There were days when things were tough. We struggled with homework, we worried about exams, and some of us even doubted ourselves. But we didn't give up. We supported each other, worked as a team, and kept going. That's what makes this moment so special. First and foremost, I want to thank God for helping my classmates and I through every challenge, every late night, and every moment we felt like giving up. He guided us when things were hard, gave us strength when we felt tired, and filled us with when we were overwhelmed. We are truly grateful for His love, protection, and the many blessings that brought us to this proud moment today. Thank you to our teachers. Thank you for being patient, dedicated, and supportive throughout this
journey. You didn't just teach us math, language, or science. You taught us life lessons. You showed us how to be kind, how to treat others with respect, and how to live with ourselves. People we are becoming, and the lessons you have taught us will stay in our hearts long after we leave the schoolhouse. To our parents and guardians, thank you for being our biggest supporter from day one. You stood by us through every school day, every project, and every time we felt unsure or stressed. You cheered us on, lifted us up, and gave us the strength to keep moving when we needed it most. You reminded us to keep trying, to believe in ourselves, and never stop supporting us, even when we were at our lowest. This achievement belongs to you too, and we are so thankful that you have been there since day one and sticking by our side every step of the way. To my classmates, we've laughed together, helped each other, and grown side by side. There were times when we dropped on each other's nerves, but we always... There were times when we got on each other's nerves, but we always found a way to come back stronger as a team, as a class, and as a family. Each of you played a part in making this journey special. Whether it was a kind word, a shared snack, or just being there on the hard days, you made a difference. These memories, these friendships, and these lessons will stay with us long after we leave the school. Now as we prepare to step into the next chapter, high school, Westreamgnd. Let's take everything we have learned and use it to shape the world around us. Let's dream big, aim high, and never settle for less than we deserve. We are capable, we are ready, and we are just getting started. We live here today empowered by knowledge, enriched by technology, and ready for tomorrow. We are empowered, we are prepared, and we are just getting started. To my fellow graduates, walk forward with your heads held high. We are the future, and the future looks bright. Congratulations to the class of 2025. We have come a long way, and the best is still ahead of us. Thank you.
Okay, graduates, it is your moment. Please be quiet and let's pay attention to all that is happening. Okay? Especially the boys. Be quiet. Alright, so April, I know you got a little bit emotional. It's not easy leaving sometimes, but that's how it is. So graduates, as you leave the walls of St. Andrew's Anglican Primary, I encourage you to be your best of whoever or whatever you are. Remember, nothing is impossible. For the word it says, if you spell it, it says, I'm possible. Say that after me. I'm possible. Thank you. So you are possible.
The graduates will now bless us with the song, I Believe. Testing, 1, 2, testing.
Alan, the mic switch off? Take it off. Alan, got switch? Just unplug it.
They said you wouldn't take it so far, and ever since they said it's been hard.
At this time, as our guest speaker reminded us that we must always show gratitude. We are thankful for everything, but to do so specially, I call on one of the graduates, Ms. Alexander, to give us a vote of thanks.
Good afternoon. Please permit me to speak on the protocol already established. Good morning, everyone. It is truly a great honor and good afternoon, everyone. It is truly a great honor and a proud moment for me to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of the graduating class of 2025. Under the theme, Empowered by Knowledge, Enriched by Technology, Ready for Tomorrow. First and foremost, we give thanks to God for His blessings, guidance, and protection throughout our journey so far. To Ms. Kyla John, our featured speaker and former student of the school, thank you for your message. Your words reminded us that we too can achieve great things. Special thanks to Ms. Yolande Noel for opening today's ceremony with God's blessing. We'd like to thank the Minister of Education, Mr. David Andrew, for handing out the certificates. Mr. Peter Regis, District Education Officer, we thank you for your brief remarks. Thank you to the District 3 Supervisory Team for being here. Our former principals, for your presence and support. Your roles in our lives and in today's celebration mean so much. A big thank you to our Vice Principal, Mrs. Sarah Smith-Hewlett, filling in for our Acting Principal, Mrs. Jennifer Rodney Lewis. Your encouragement, dedication, and care help us grow in every way. To our amazing teachers, from preschool to grade 6, thank you for helping to shape our minds, grow our talents, and strengthen our faith. You made learning fun, even when it was hard, and we'll always remember your kindness and patience. To our special guests, thank you for joining us today and for being a part of this important milestone in our lives. To our wonderful parents and guardians, thank you for your love, care, and support every single day. You stood by us from the beginning and we're forever grateful. Special appreciation to the graduation committee, our teachers and trainees, chairpersons, Ms. Deborah Paul and Mrs. Ruth Lewis. Your hard work made this beautiful celebration possible, and we thank you for your time and energy. Last but definitely not least, to our classmates and schoolmates, you made school life fun, exciting, and full of unforgettable memories. To everyone who played a part in this journey, thank you, thank you, thank you, from the bottom of our hearts. God bless you all.
And thank you, Rena, for saying thank you. Okay, we ask everyone to stand as the student body present, the graduates and the choir and other students do the school's song. So everyone, please stand. 2, 3.
St. Andrew's Anglican Primary School, build all our greatest school. Responsibility is our precious privilege, is our motto for gaining knowledge. So we walk together side by side, let our motto be our guide. We'll unite and we will fight, fight, fight to reach our greatest heights. We'll uphold our motto of our school. We'll honor our school's rules. We'll work with heart and soul to achieve our goals. We'll enjoy the days of party fun. Our school is second to none. We'll triumph if we try and lift our school flag high. When the school days are done, we shall move on to take our rightful place in the world of steady pace. We'll uphold the motto of our school. We'll bring honor and glory to our school. We will rise and shine and give praise to the Master Divine. Start to remember thee unto eternity.
Okay, thank you. You may have your seat. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have come to the end. Please do not leave, remain in your seats as we have some announcements, after which we will have the procession of the graduates, and we would like for you to remain where you are so that they can go out. Then the minister, His Majesty's opposition leader, and all the other specially invited guests would leave, followed by the rest of us. Okay? But before we have the announcements, graduates, students present, everyone, I want to remind us of the school's motto: responsibility is a precious privilege. Take this with you as you go on to secondary school. Okay, graduates? And also, I want you to remember that you do not dream of success. Work for it. And I want to end by saying congratulations to you, class of 2025. All the best as you transit to your different secondary schools. Be bold, be courageous, be your. Thank you. All the best. Any announcements, Mrs. Dillon? Okay, so the refreshments is at the front, underneath the tent. So now, ladies and gentlemen, graduates make their way out. So you are marking for the certificates and the awards and prizes, whatever you would have got. Just leave it on your seats.